Hello, beautiful, amazing, fantastic world. And today I would like to speak about being or aspiring to be a paladin under dominion of Michael. I think you know where the feeling of that. You know, being under the dominion of Michael requires it has requirements. It really has certain sacrifices one must make to stay strong in the under in the light-filled sun of Michael. Being a paladin of Michael, again connecting the cosmic intelligence to our inner human intelligence, allowing us to again be filled by the inspirational light of Michael and his hosts. That feeling of truth, the feeling of love, but also discipline and inner strength. And being a bastion and a stalwart for true values, morals, and love, dignity. That is what means being a paladin of Michael. And he is inviting you constantly. He is constantly inviting you into his realm. But he also requires you to change your disposition, change your inner soul spirit, so that you can truly grasp and have a feel of this new dominion Michael has, which is our soul intelligence, our whole soul intelligence, our understanding of the soul and spirit. The cosmic intelligence that was when we were head human beings, when the thoughts were given to us from outer inspiration, now it occurs from within us. When it occurred from outer inspiration, where we were given in grace thoughts and inspirations to us, were when Michael was giving that from the outside, the cosmic intelligence from the sun. When the Christ left the sun sphere, he was the leader of the sun sphere, he had descended from even higher spheres. Michael and his hosts experienced the departure of the Christ from the sun sphere, uniting with the earth sphere through his physical death. Once the Christ died in a physical body, his etheric life force, his whole being except the physical, more or less, united with the earth. The macrocosmic ego of the Christ united with this earth. Hence, the ego that we have today, this human, normal, ordinary ego, can again be connected to the cosmic, macrocosmic ego that the Christ has given us. Michael is, of course, under the tutelage and guidance of the Christ still, although the Christ have switched realms from the sun to the earthly. He did so that he could bestow this sun spark and the cosmic intelligence upon humankind, so we could unfold it for ourselves within our own inner being through freedom and inner power. Of course, we need the higher beings to be able to connect to these things. If we deny their existence, if we refuse to acknowledge that they are helping us, around us, and constantly within our being, shaping, forming, and help and assisting in all of this, we will not be able to connect to it. We will connect to the Ahrimanic, to the purely earthly. And that is the battle between Ahriman and Michael. The battle for the intelligence we human beings have. So will it be purely materialistic, cold, detached, and loveless intelligence? Or will it be shiny, objective, but inclusive, warm, disciplined and strong intelligence? You see, it is all about having, either you have life, you have will and true creation within your intelligence, or it is just accumulated outer materialistic. Well, it is just a collection of outer readings, more or less. If you read a sentence, a statement, a fact, without understanding it with your soul spiritual faculties, and you believe that to be true, that is Ahriman. He wants things easy, you see. He wants to be a little lazy in all of this. He wants you just to eat up everything you are given without asking questions, and then be shaped by those powers. Michael wants you to have a living, malleable, flexible, shaping, forming, and also transparent being. You are constantly, honesty is the first step. Always honest with yourself, constantly. And if you lie to yourself, you register it and you apologize for it, because it is destroying parts of your being, your moral being. The more you lie, the more you have to lie. The more you're forced to lie, because your inner honesty, your inner good being is being constantly destroyed. You repair it by making amends, by feeling remorse, by having guilt, because you knew that this is not moral, this is not good, it is destructive for our own being and those around us. That is Michael making you aware of these things, of the flaws that we have to work upon. Michael is amazing. I can't understate that enough. He is an archangel, but he is about to become an archai, a prime beginning. So we are about to go into the age of the Michael, where he is guiding the whole of the earth development. And he is constantly battling Ahriman, which is trying to challenge him and challenge the cosmic, beautiful, spiritual intelligence of soul, spirit, and mind, and degrading it to pure, materialistic instincts, passions, and, well, sucking out every spiritual impulse that ever occurs within man. He wants everything to become heredity. He wants everything to become kind of forced, so that you don't have a choice in the matter. But the reality is, you have, in your moral and ethical world, you have all the freedom in the cosmos. It is about awakening to it. Yes, outer physical life requires us to have survival, things for survival, clothing, food, a place to live, and so on. But the inner life of yours, your interests, your morals, your love for what you create and what you put out to the world, for those around you, for the higher realms, for everything, is freedom. To even you saying, I am not capable of this, is freedom, because you have acknowledged and said, yeah, I cannot do this, and have given up. You will never try it. But if you say, I haven't tried it, and this might be possible, having faith in it, that is when you are connecting to something greater than yourself. Because you acknowledge that, yeah, there are more than just this physical reality. If it weren't, we would just be a hodgepodge conglomeration of cells and structural substance randomly helter-pilter-skelter everywhere. Imagine a glob of bacteria without an ego to truly structure its being. That is what the universe would look like without guiding principles and building up of wisdom, architectural structure, movement, and form. And of course, the substance has to be sacrificed from somewhere. So the first hierarchy sacrifices their warmth substance so that the lower hierarchy can work upon it and create even deeper and deeper realities, and so on. Now I just pointed out how the Saturn state started. The throne being sacrificed their own substance so the archai could project their ego into the warmth, so they could have a warmth body, in a sense. So they used their ego to shape this warmth body, condensing it, making it more intricate, more advanced. You see, the more they work upon it, the more it condenses, and a new state has been introduced. So first it was only heat, right? And then they worked upon the heat, condensing it down to air. And with air, there is both heat and air, in a sense. So you have two states now at the same time. Then they work more upon it and become fluidic, watery. And then you have both the fluidic, the airy, and the warmth. And then you introduce a new one again. You see, it becomes more intricate for every time. And would we want it any other way? the interest, the curiosity, the wonder. Awaken that in yourself. Awaken the enthusiasm for life, for learning, for creativity, and Michael will be there for you. Of course, he demands you to be an upstanding paladin. Like a paladin, in the best sense of the word. A bastion, a bastion for faith, love, hope. A true warrior, of course, not of physical altercations, not that at all, but a warrior of faith, a warrior of cosmic intelligence, understanding, compassion, beauty, love, and intellect. In all its senses, in all the sense of the word. Don't fall into Ahriman's temptation and listen to him when it says there is nothing beyond this earth. Because it is reflected in the effects of the physical. We see them in the effects. We see them in the will impulses, in the deeds, in the flashing lightning, in the moving skies and clouds, in the changing waters, in the blowing winds, in the volcanic eruptions, in the earthquakes. You feel them as a reflection, as a result of their deeds in the physical realm, in the spiritual realm, to the physical. It is about looking closely enough. And then you will find that they are working upon us too, not only the earthquakes, lightnings, and clouds. And it is about connecting to that macrocosmically in the microcosm, because we, from within, are an inverse microcosm, inverse universe, you know? And it is about connecting that inverted universe to the outer universe again. So we become a walking alignment is the best word. So when something happens outside in the planetary spheres, you feel it inside in your inner planetary spheres. And I will leave you with this. May Father, Holy Spirit, Christ, Michael, ancient masters of old, higher hierarchies, ancestors from every incarnations, bless, protect, guide, love you. May you awaken to today's spiritual stream of the Rosicrucians, of the Christianity, of the Christ principle. Not Christianity as in the dogmatic structures that have been built. Christianity is the religion of the individual. Christ is the God of the individual. He gave us the macrocosmic ego, and it is about us to unfold, connect, and purify ourselves to again be able to truly, perceive it and to feel it, make it reality. Bless you. I love you so much. Thank you for you being alive, for you being you, for you guiding your friends and your family, those that you have chosen. Not those you feel obliged to, not those that feel entitled to you, but those that you have chosen and that have chosen you in beautiful destiny and karma. And you know you are in the sun stream when you understand me. We are in the same stream then, because you see what I see, you feel what I feel, and you follow the powers that are prompting us, you know. So, thank you so much. Goodbye.